situation you were in before the start was because the two kids up front as big a gamble as you've ever taken in your managerial career?
Well, you know when you throw a kid in, you know what you're going to get. And the crowd were magnificent towards them, and that's really why I did it. And I've done it before down the road when I was at Blues. I remember putting in young Darren Carter. When I was in Sunderland, I put in Jordan Henderson. Especially when things are what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but edgy. Then it's ridiculous, though, you know, to lurch into crisis again after a week. You know, there's a big myth out there that I've had millions and millions and millions to spend, when that's the farthest thing from the truth. The club has spent millions over the last 4 or 5 years, or wherever it is, and we're a bit hamstrung with it at the minute. You know, so to be within a week, we were 2 weeks ago against Hull, we were close to blowing them away. Very, very close of what I took with chances. So there was a time against Cardiff in the second half where it wasn't acceptable. I thought we did okay at Reading. So all this nonsense of crisis is just shows you where the turmoil the club has been. You know, how can you be in crisis after a week? You know, okay, a couple of results go against you, but we've got to be bigger than that for sure.
What do you feel about being bottom of the table though this morning?
Well, you don't like it. You don't like it, but you know, I knew we weren't going to be at the bottom for long. But as we've just seen Middlesbrough spent 45 million being the Premier League. They've been beaten twice. You know, it's a tough division, and we haven't got the divine right to just blow away teams.
I'm just thinking, whether you use that with the players before the game.
Well, they don't need reminding. Look, we've been beaten twice, and all of a sudden, then you know the roof caves in again. So what they've needed us to do is to respond. You know, the vast majority of them. There's a lot of youngsters playing today. We must remember that. I think when they finished, there was 4 19-year-olds involved. James Bree's only a boy. So in that respect, I'm delighted for Connor too. He's only been here 6 months, you know, and found it difficult to deal with the expectation. The same goes for Lansbury, but we know they're good players, and we have to bring them out the shell and perform on the big stage here, and that becomes difficult when it's so expected.